The reason we don't sell wholesale is because when we sell wholesale, we sell at a fraction of what we would make in a retail market. So we sell our bouquets retail and we make a nice profit on them. But if we sell wholesale, we really have a very slim profit margin. So it's always nice to sell buckets and buckets of flowers to a wholesaler or to a retail florist, because we're selling to them wholesale and we can offload a lot of inventory if we need to, but it's not lucrative. It doesn't make us any money, and it's important for us to make money. One of the ways that we make a profit on our flower farm is by growing cool flowers. So the concept of cool flowers is that you start your seedlings actually in the summer, in the late summer, when it's starting to get cooler, and you then transplant them into the ground, hopefully about 6 weeks before your hard frost date, which would depend on which growing area you're in. We're in 6B, so it's actually beginning of September now, toward the end of September now, and we have planted cool flowers in our beds so that they can get fully rooted and established, and then they will winter over, and if all goes well, they will start growing early spring, which gives you a cash crop earlier in the season and allows you to start making money earlier in the season. We make our own compost. We use the vegetation from our flowers. We use our own leaves that we have, leaf mold that we add in as our brown. We also get coffee compost from a local organic coffee shop that practices fair trade coffee buying. So we like to work with them, and we also give them flowers in exchange for the coffee compost. We are currently using compost on our beds for the fall from last summer, and we have all summer been creating a new compost bin for next year. We practice no-till farming at Duchess Farms. The beds that we have here, most of the beds that we have here were already here. They're raised beds. But this year we were able to create 5 new beds. And we decided, because we've heard so much about no-till farming and how good it is for the land and the environment, and because we want to be good stewards of the land and keep our carbon footprint as low as possible, we decided to build our new beds using no-till farming. So what we did was we put black tarps over the grass, the existing grass, to kill the grass, and then we laid down, and that took about 6 weeks. Then we laid down cardboard to create the beds, and on top of that we put compost, and we planted directly into the compost. We did cut slits into the cardboard so that the roots could get into the ground. And what that does is the worms come up and it softens the soil. It helps the soil to be less compact. And we did very well with that. It allowed us to create beds very quickly, and we wanted to create beds very quickly this year. And it allowed us to have beautiful, strong plants in the very first year of using the bed.